everyone, my name is Vincent. I'm with my friend Aaron. Today we're at EPCOT to try the brand new lounge Geo-82 located inside of Spaceship Earth. We're about to go do that, and then later on today we're going to be doing the new Test Track 3.0 on our Annual Passholder preview. Let's go in. Waiting for the elevator. Ooh, Space 22 nachos.
I was about to say this is the elevator.
The fun thing about this bar that I actually forgot is it's 21 and over only. They asked for IDs at the front. I was like, what? And I was like, oh. All right, we were just seated. We are on a window. We're in the corner. We have a lovely view of the Moana shopping cart. And yeah, we're in here. And let's look at the menu. So we have this gorgeous G. And you open it up and it shows kind of how to figure out how a drink is prepared. It shows you what glass it's gonna come in, what ice it'll come with, and how it's prepared. So I actually like this a lot. I wish more restaurants and bars here did that. I think that's really neat. Because you know what presentation you're gonna get and how it's gonna be prepared. I love that. I love that. There's a lot of different drinks here. I honestly have no idea what I want right now. I feel like I need to look at pictures online. But yeah, this is an exclusive bourbon flight, and there's 4 different bourbons that are only available here, nowhere else in the world. And it's $50. I probably will not be partaking in that, but there are some zero proof cocktails, which are basically just non-alcoholic versions. Honestly, this sounds so good. It's like a cold brew drink. And then here is where we're gonna start, the small bites. I'm not sure what we want, but there's a charcuterie board, a hummus, a mushroom flatbread, ahi tuna, and jumbo lump crab gatau. Gatau? I don't know, bro. I think I remember the Funghi Flatbread looking good, but I need to see pictures again. All right, we just ordered. We are going to split the hummus as well as the Funghi Flatbread, and then we're just gonna have one drink. We're gonna get the Peach Shrub Whisky Smash. It looks really cute in the picture we looked up online. So we'll be getting this, and we will give you the review. Wow.
And we're happy.
And we're happy. All right, drinks are out first, and by drinks I mean drink. I got the Peach Shrub Whiskey Smash. This was $26, and on the menu it says bright, delightfully tart, and easy drinking. This is a Toki Suntory whiskey with Gustau, Almantilla. I don't know how to say this. Look, read it. Too many words. It's peach and mints. This drink also comes with a house-made cookie. It is a shortbread cookie with like a peach, I don't know, maybe jam on top, jelly, something like that. And it looks yummy. I'm excited to try it. The cookie was yummy. It pairs well with the drink. You really get that peach flavoring on top. The shortbread flavor is definitely prominent as well. It's like not soft, but also not hard. Like not chewy, but also not like you have to crunch it in your mouth, if you know what I'm saying. All right, this drink, review of this. This is pretty good. Would I spend over $20 for it? It was like 25? No. But it's pretty good. It reminds me of like a peach seltzer, but in the sense, not that it tastes like peach seltzer, but it has a nice strong peach taste with nice mint undertones, and it really cools out the whole drink. But then the seltzer aspect comes in, it almost like feels like how a seltzer feels when you drink it. But it definitely has a stronger, more prominent taste than a seltzer. So it's better than a seltzer, but similar vibe. Let me zoom on some things you can see. All right, you can see the beautiful planter in the middle of Future World. That's about it over here. But up there you can see Italy, and then there's this tree over here with some pink flowers. Alright, what's over here? There's this tree right here. There's the Moana shopping cart and the backside of the Moana attraction. There's a lot of good people watching though. I'll say that. Alright, food is here. This does look pretty good. This is the mushroom flatbread, and I'm super excited to dive into this. There's mozzarella on it, and then we've got the hummus. This reminds me of the avocado toast they have for Flower and Garden, like all the same toppings, but it's for hummus. Looks pretty good. I'm excited to try it all. Alright, my hair is crazy. Food review. So, the flatbread is pretty good. It tastes definitely different than what I thought it would. It definitely has like a sweet kind of glaze. It's almost like a balsamic vinaigrette, but like sweet. If that makes sense. The mozzarella is really good. That's probably the best part of the flatbread. And the mushrooms have a nice little mushroom flavor. If you like mushrooms, you'll like it. It's probably not something I would get again. It didn't like stick out to me, but it's pretty good. I don't regret getting it. Now the hummus, I actually like the hummus a lot. It's pretty good hummus. There's a lot going on in there, a lot of different spices and such to spruce it up. And I think actually putting the hummus on the flatbread makes it a little bit better, because you get kind of the savory taste from the hummus to kind of even out the sweetness of the flatbread. So I actually like those two together a lot. So if you're interested in getting both of them, I would honestly suggest putting the hummus on top of the flatbread. Oh, that kind of looks like a hidden Mickey. How cute. I don't know if that's intentional or just the angle on that. We're going in the brand new Epic Universe portal, EPCOT. Alrighty, so we're inside the little Spaceship Earth exit area because it's so hot, and I want to talk about our experience at Geo-82 before we go outside. So, it was not bad. I enjoyed it. I had a fun time. It's not something I'm dying to go back to. I think the best comparison to compare it to is Bar Helios over at Epic Universe, well, at the Helios Hotel next to Epic Universe, because they both opened around the same time. They're more of like upscale luxury bars at theme parks, so I feel like similar vibes. That being said, I think the food over at Bar Helios is a lot better, and there's a lot more of a variety there. I think that was the key thing. The drink I had was really good. It was a little pricier than over at Bar Helios with their average drink, but I still liked it a lot, and I honestly would get that again. I don't think I would want to spend $26 again, but if I ever ended up at that bar again and I wanted to get a drink, I would get that one again. It was good. Yes, I spent a lot of money on a drink, but I was expecting to do that going in there. I had that in my mind, and I was very satisfied with what I got. Food-wise, I did enjoy the food we had, and we got the cheaper options, but I think the menu is very limited. Now, it is a bar. Obviously, it's not going to have a big, expansive menu, but something like Bar Helios, for example, there is a menu with probably about 2 to 3 times more food items on that menu, and they're not only a little bit better, but there's just such a better variety. And I think that is a key point with Geo-82. I think a lot of people go to bars now to eat and have full meals, especially an enjoyable experience like Geo-82. You're kind of going there for a longer time. So I think having a few more food options would make me want to go back, but right now with what they have and how limited it is, I'm not sure it's on the top of my list to go back to. That being said, I did enjoy my experience. We had a wonderful waitress. She was a queen, and we had a good time. So, with all that being said, we're gonna go over to Test Track to do our Passholder preview. Alrighty, it is time for our Test Track preview. I think he might be too short.
Let me show you how I see the world.
By using advanced cameras and sensors, vehicles are constantly scanning the road ahead. Help one I think you'll really love.
Oh, I could get you used to this. We keep moving forward, finding new ways to drive to a brighter tomorrow.
Ready to see what else lies beyond the horizon?
Little windblown, but awesome. Alrighty, we actually just did Test Track 3.0 twice in a row. That's not normal for a preview, but our first ride, the entire ride had no audio. And the audio is really good on this ride. So I said, hey, is there any chance we could ride again? They said, yes, that's fine. So we got to go again. It was awesome. I love Test Track 3.0. It's a huge upgrade in my opinion from 2.0. I honestly might even like it more than 1.0. I think the aesthetics of 1.0 are still probably better, but the ride itself might be better now. I was lucky enough to go on this another time with my friends Cannon and Gracie, but this was Aaron's first time. Aaron, what were your thoughts?
I loved it. It was so cool to see like all the different concepts come to life and like seeing what the car sees. Like I thought that was awesome. And I think the audio made a huge difference, especially like in the first scene where it's like you see the cars coming at you and the car's like, oh, I'm made for this, I got it. I'm like, that's so cool. So I loved it. It was really fun. I like the music, I like the scenery, love the one little part where you go through the trees and you have the view.
Best part of the ride.
And there's a really nice smell. It's kind of got ET nachos in there.
The music is so good.
Yeah.
Shout out to my friend Gracie who cries every time we go through that part. Alrighty, so they have this specialty cone over at Refreshment Outpost. Right now it is pineapple and cherry swirl. It's melting everywhere. I'm gonna eat this and then talk about it. So, that specialty Dole Whip that was melting in my hands was a swirl of cherry and pineapple flavors. It was delicious. Honestly, other than like the standard pineapple swirled with vanilla, that's probably the best Dole Whip I've had. I really like the flavor combos, and it was so cute with a little flower and the cone. Now, the specialty cone and all that only lasts from July 14th through the 21st, but the entire cherry pineapple thing they got going on will be lasting until August 27th. So go try it out. Anyways, that will wrap up our time at EPCOT to check out the new Geo-82 lounge inside of Spaceship Earth over in Future World. We also got to do Test Track 3.0 on a Passholder preview. Such a fun time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did enjoy, please like and subscribe for more. Plenty of other videos just like this. I tend to go to EPCOT a lot, especially during festival season to try all the different food, so you definitely don't want to miss that. Comment down below if Geo-82 looks worth it to you. Personally, not sure I'll be going back there anytime soon, but at the same time, it's nice to have that addition there in a place where there wasn't anything before, and it's great to have Test Track back open, and we're happy.